Can education develop character? Can high school seniors find larger purpose and deeper meaning in their lives? These are the questions, the challenges to students at West Albany High School in Oregon. The class Society and Nature incorporates academic studies, wilderness trips, the rite of passage to help seniors move from adolescence into young adulthood. This class was introduced by Doug Eaton, a teacher at West Albany High School.
Asuko is a game, it's a warrior game, and the warrior energy is the energy of standing your ground, holding your place. If you make a mistake in this game, you're not really completely out. You're going to take on a new energy. Instead of the warrior, you're going to become the trickster. Let's process a little bit about this game, just so that we don't leave it.
It was kind of weird being the first out, because it was like, what do I do? And then once we started getting more people out there, it was easier to yell at the top of my lungs and be stupid and try and mess people up. And
I thought it was really interesting to note how the hecklers once, when there were only a couple people out there, they were really quiet. But the more people that became hecklers, the more energy they produced.
How is he different than other teachers, and how does he try to bring this out in people?
You, Mr. Eaton, and Clintina are all my adult friends, is how I see you, rather than, my teachers.
This is a program of looking within and honoring the questions that have meaning in our lives, using art, play, storytelling, relaxation, solitude, and the counsel process. Seniors learn to make new and deeper connections, build healthy relationships, and honor diversity. 2 overnight trips are planned. One to Opal Creek in the Western Cascades, the other to Longbow Camp by the South Santiam River.
The other piece of Doug's class is that it also looks at our relationship with the earth and the world, and you go out and you camp and you spend time playing in the water and running through the trees and having that understanding that we all come back to being on this earth.
The whole experience to me was really great because you're enclosed with a lot of large forests of trees. Instead, it's old trees instead of new trees.
I think one of the ideas I'm trying to help these young people gather through this series of experiences about our place in the universe and coming back to the planet Earth is to sense that it's beautiful, that here we are, this is our home, that there's a mystery about all of this that is sometimes unfathomable, but there may be the recognition of a need to care for the earth and care for the planet, care for all living things that are there, and this in turn suggests that we have to care for one another.
And I think one of the things that has really struck me is the wisdom that each of you has and that you have been willing to share with all the rest of us.
The class meets the district's character education goals for courage, honesty, integrity, self-discipline, justice, kindness, respect, and for personal and social responsibility.
Like a week ago or something, I was looking over my journal from this class and just reading different things that, like, when I was writing in there, someone else had a pen and was writing on the opposite page, and just random little thoughts that people wrote in there. And it brought back a lot of memories.
What is it about a circle that tends to move me so? We sit and tell our stories and learn to grow. What is it about a counsel? I don't feel so all alone. Something new in me comes to surface with the talking stone. And my life's a mystery and everyone's is. I've come to realize it's love that gives, and see the beauty in all myself grounded in its roots and pointing to the sky. What is it about a river that gives me peace of mind? I let the waters calm my spirit and troubles float on by. And my life's a mystery and everyone's is. I've come to realize it's love that gives, and see the beauty in all that lives. I'm not blind.
At the end of the semester, we had a parent honoring ceremony where we held a council in front of the parents and kind of prepped ourselves for the completion of high school and the rest of our lives in front of our parents, and they shared what they felt about us in front of us and the rest of the class.
It's almost impossible to find words that express my reaction to what happened in the time of the council when the students were with their parents. It was obvious that the students had had extraordinary experiences of a kind seldom found in most secondary schools.
There's something very powerful about the parents coming and being in a circle around these students that have kind of already started flying the nest, already started leaving their sort of managed development from their parents. And here we were together as parents again in a circle around our kids.
Seeing my mom's face light up when I had things to say about her, that was the best feeling that I've had for a while too. It was good seeing that I pleased her, and I could tell that she was touched, and that felt very good. And it was a great bonding moment.
When your parents are there and you tell them how much you love them, how much they mean to you, and you thank them for all they've done for you, you don't experience that kind of joy and happiness that often, and I think that was what made that night special.
The class also includes multicultural and multi-generational issue discussions. In all aspects of this program, there are adult guidance and peer support.
I think that this class is extremely important for normal public school students.
It's not what you do, it's who you're with. And from this class I've learned that I like being with other people and I enjoy making friends, whereas before I could care less whether I had friends or not. It was whether it was what I liked rather than what everybody else liked. So it was a lot less selfish and more involving a group.
Definitely I put relationships above everything else, because really that's all that does matter. I mean, when it gets down to it, nothing else really matters. How much money you have, how smart you are, whatever. I mean, all that really matters is your connection with people.
West Albany High School is dedicated to the education of not just the mind, but the whole person. A better person for a better world.
Yes!